So in the last video, I was talking about how the iPad Air was released by Apple, but it turns out that I missed quite a lot more. So it wasn't just the iPad Air that was released. It was also the iPad with the A16 chip, but I just never realized it in time, so I wasn't able to make a recording on the iPad. But also, a day later, so the iPads were released on the 4th of March, but then a day later on the 5th of March, they released two Macs. Both of them even, I think they're gonna be like the popular, and here's why. So first of all, they released the Mac Studio with the M4 Max and the M3 Ultra chip. Now the M4 Max obviously isn't a new chip, but the M3 Ultra is. And I swear, the M3 Ultra, just to put it in context on how powerful it is, the GPU estimated performance would outperform the RTX 5080, at least in terms of performance, which is insane to think about. But then there's the MacBook Air with the new sky blue color, which honestly looks really nice in my opinion. And it comes with the M4 chip. But what really got me shocked is that Apple lowered the price of the MacBook Air. They lowered it down, even though it's still better than the previous generation, though they still lowered it down, which is a total surprise. So here's the price for it. It's $999. Now the previous generation, it doesn't show, but the previous generation was $1,099. They reduced it by $100, and honestly that is very surprising from Apple. Not just me, a lot of other people are actually shocked that Apple did this. Nobody really expected a price reduction on the MacBook Air. We thought it would at least stay the same price, but no, it just went down. We didn't even expect that. And the stats on it is really, really good. We got 2 extra cores in the CPU. GPU cores stay the same, though we did get 32 gigabytes of unified memory compared to 24, 2 terabytes of storage, same, and then the same 18 hours of battery life. That is still really good, and even though the GPU cores are still the same amount of cores, it is still better. People have run tests on them and it is still better. But then if we just look at the Mac Studio, it smokes the hell out of the MacBook Air and any other device I've probably ever seen. It's even better than the Mac Pro. This time we got 8 more cores, so 32 core CPU. And then we got 4 more cores for the GPU, up to 512 gigabytes of unified memory compared to 192. Up to 16 terabytes of storage. If anybody's gonna get that 16 terabytes of storage, they should better be running a full-on integrated server directly from the Mac Studio itself, because 16 terabytes is a lot. Nobody needs that 16 terabytes. I swear, only a bit of people in this world need it. But still, these stats, it's really, really good, especially compared to the older generation.